handsome but indifferent. I held it back out to him. My sister, Ella Hart, and I were close, closer than anyone, but she hated my fiancé, Kaelin Ward. Every time someone praised him in front of me, she snapped first.
Cecilia deserves a better Alpha. Kaelin isn't worthy of her.
I asked her why. Every time she opened her mouth, and every time nothing came out. Until the full moon celebration. Kaelin showed up carrying a moon lantern, but he didn't hand it to me. He lifted it high, right over my head, then dangled it in front of Ella.
Ask me nicely, Ella. Maybe I'll let you have it.
Ella's hand went straight to the short blade at her waist. She shoved him hard.
Bastard! Cecilia saw that lantern first. Come near me again, and I swear I'll kill you.
Kaelin dodged easily, eyes gleaming with that same...
Look at this scumbag! Publicly flirting with his sister. In-law, completely ignoring his own fiancé.
His fiancé's standing right there.
His heart's already run off after Ella.
I watched them disappear into the crowd. No yelling, no tears. I just turned around and started walking home alone. Behind me, Ella called out,
Cecilia, wait for me!
I shouldn't have turned.
A sister's love is real, but this toxic man is pure poison.
She caught up, shoving an iron cast lantern into my hands. Her eyes were red. Her voice was soft.
Cecilia, that moon lantern isn't even nice. This one's better. At least the...
Ella is crying, desperately trying to protect Cecilia from this nightmare. Cecilia feels the danger, but she has no idea how deep the trap goes. Here comes the hypocrite again, acting like he did nothing wrong. He smiles at Ella's anger. This creep actually enjoys provoking her, throwing a cheap lantern at his fiancée while eyeing her sister. What a joke.
I was just messing with her and she came after me like that. Someone should teach her some manners. Or no Alpha's ever gonna want her.
His voice stayed light.
His arrogance is sickening. He thinks he owns both of them. Cecilia rejects his trash gift. Finally, she is pushing back.
It's just a lantern.
It's ugly. I don't want it. He froze. I didn't wait. I took Ella's hand and walked straight into the crowd.
Walking away from the trash fiancé. Best decision she ever made. Ella begs her sister to run. She knows Kaelin is a monster.
Why are you saying that now? She opened her mouth, but the tears came first. Then her voice, broken.
Ella is terrified. What dark secret is she hiding from Cecilia? Marrying him means death. This is not an engagement. It is an execution.
She said it like the word had weight, a hatred too old for her years. I looked at Ella. She had a temper, but not like this. Not this out of control. She looked like she was carrying something terrible, something she couldn't bring herself to say out loud.
I know.
Ella's head snapped up, her face wide with shock. You think I can't see what he's doing? Kaelin never looked at me, not really. But the way he looked at Ella was different. Too direct, too heated. Once, I overheard him talking about me. He said I was quiet, that I could be his Luna. But he could never love me.
He wants a quiet puppet for a wife, but craves the sister's fire. He is rushing the wedding. What is his sinister rush?
He used me as an excuse to provoke her. Waited for her to lose her temper, then called it a joke. And just like that, her rage had nothing to land on. Ella rushed over and wrapped her arms around my waist. Then she started crying.
Cecilia, if you already knew, why didn't you break it off?
The family's reputation is on the line. She needs solid proof to break free.
Word. We break this off first. No solid proof, no good reason, that's on us.
I looked out at the dark window. I'll end it. But when I do, no one will have a word to say.
I'll end it. But when I do, no one will have a word to say.
The next day, a servant from Shadowpack delivered a gift of apology. A huge crate, honey nut cakes, rye bread, cured meat, and a few fine moonstones. Every single thing in that box was...
Sending gifts meant for the sister in the name of the fiancé. Shameless.
I had the steward send the whole thing back to Shadowpack. None of them crossed our threshold. That humiliated Kaelin. So by evening, he came to Silvermoon himself.
Cecilia, what are you throwing a fuss about now?
He came in with a sharp stride, already irritated.
At the full moon festival, you turned down...
He dares to come and throw a tantrum. Who gave him the right?
Kaelin, get out. This is Silvermoon Pack. You were not invited. Trespass here again and you're asking for war.
Kaelin looked at her, then laughed to himself.
Why is your temper always this bad? I came to see my future Luna. Why wouldn't I be here?
He calls her his future Luna, but his eyes never leave Ella. Cecilia stops Ella from fighting. She has a bigger plan in motion. Time to expose this clown. Cecilia is laying down the facts.
The cured meat was Ella's favorite. The moonstones were the same kind she wanted at the jeweler's and couldn't bring herself to buy. You called them gifts for me, but
Don't you dare drag Ella into your sick little games.
don't let her get smeared as the girl who went after her own sister's man.
His face shifted. He probably didn't expect me to say it out loud.
He acts innocent, but his lies are falling apart in real time.
If I showed her any attention, it was only because of you.
He took another step closer.
And if you're jealous of your own sister, how are you—
Gaslighting at its finest. He actually blames Cecilia for being jealous. The queen is done playing nice. The engagement is officially over.
We both know what this is, so stop pretending. Our engagement is over. I will not marry a wolf who lies to my face.
Cecilia, have you lost your mind? You think you get to call this off?
Who else is ever going to want you? A wolf who didn't even awaken until—
He mocks her late awakening. What a pathetic excuse of an alpha. He dares her to go to the council. Oh, he will regret this.
The pack was little more than a shell. Kaelin couldn't run it. He wasted his days, and the ranches and mines under Shadowpack lost money every year. That was when our engagement was settled. The assets Shadowpack promised me were mostly mines. Mines the council had already ruled couldn't be sold or mortgaged. Silvermoon's side was different. My dowry included storefronts in more than—
He wanted her rich dowry, but Cecilia is about to bankrupt him.
Then let's untangle what's between us first. I asked Shadowpack's steward to meet me at the Stag and Keg and go over the accounts. He kept deflecting, then tried to bury—
The steward tries to hide the books, but Cecilia sees right through him. 200,000 gold stolen. They were robbing her blind before the wedding. Pay back every single gold coin, or prepare for war.
Everything he took under my name comes back, and the engagement ends with it.
He wiped his forehead, grabbed the ledgers, and ran. I picked—
The trash is running away, but a mysterious figure steps out. It's Samuel, the powerful senior alpha of the council. He drops a bombshell. Kaelin is completely broke.
Samuel Vale was known on the council, the kind of man who kept his hands clean. So if he was here, it wasn't for entertainment. Samuel—
500,000 gold borrowed from the black market. For what?
10 days ago, Kaelin borrowed 500,000 gold from a black market. He put up the last of Shadowpack's land deeds as collateral.
What did he need that kind of money for?
I've been looking into private lending tied to council members. The numbers felt wrong, so I had someone dig deeper. That's when we—
He built a secret estate outside the city, calling it Ella S. House. A perfect replica of Ella S. bedroom. This is pure insanity. Suddenly, the maid rushes in. Ella is losing her mind. She is screaming about someone trying to drain her blood. What happens next? Download our app and search the code to watch the full series now.